Hey guys, sorry about the stop stream there. So, what we've had a couple of odd little issues. Apparently I have frame drops going on, so I'm trying to avoid that at the moment. Hopefully I'll fix that. So, got a new little light down here, as you can see, a little bit of studio lighting, see if that actually makes any difference to us and or the stream. Does seem to have helped the camera out a little bit. We'll see how that goes. We are on case number 5. And case number 5 is the Kew Gardens drama. So let's crack on with that. Yep, gonna do that. Over to the new scene. And boom. Here we go. I've got a drink. So hopefully you spent the time before the stream just making yourself a quick drink. So you've got something to have for the next hour or so. See how we do. Let's see how we go.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit
Can we?
I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Yeah. Home kept bees. Nope, definitely not. Bad idea. Okay, so we can actually play this on our controller. I didn't actually try that. Oh, how good is this going to work? Let's have a look. Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, we'll X out that. X out that. Brilliant. Maybe this will work better for us. Maybe. Maybe not. Only time will tell. Why are we getting this nonsense? What is going on?
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Not too sure, but I think I've
Yes,
duplicated a
of
ferret
course.
log. Whoops. Let's, oh. Butt
Don't
monkeys.
touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen.
Guy looks
How may I
stunning.
help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favor for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you.
Vicious rumour.
What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced.
Being naughty here, viewers.
But I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert, show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself. But occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The 2 of you were good friends?
He was my father.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house.
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial collection. He suffered a heart attack. Just like that. So suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course, we understand.
What's this about him?
Do not touch.
Ah, well.
The plants were here. All of them were stolen. These trees, with their roots in water, must originate from Louisiana.
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit.
According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead. Blood. This sign is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it.
Let me
Someone
guess.
fell violently against this sign, and
A
they
body.
were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound.
Who knew? Oh, so we've got fragments.
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
Anything else fun? Ah.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot. Soil. It should have come from a flower pot.
Uh-huh. Oh, hello.
The door was smashed at shoulder height. This door handle is new. It was recently changed.
Awesome, yeah. Oh, there's a flower pot there that's been half baked.
This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced. The esconson was breached near the handle. The door was forced from the inside of the Colonial Collection Room. The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
Dum 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 dum. Oh. Hello, another TT viewer. Hello, Dinu. Hello, Lyrics. Hello, Mister. Hello, Star Ooh, and hello, Q-Clicks. Welcome back, good people.
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Uh-huh. What we got here? Anything fun? That's telling me a change view. Okay. Okay.
The smell is strong. It is a detergent. This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow.
Okay. Looking at anything else here? Got anything else we look at?
A fragment of marble, most likely chipped from a statue or sculpture.
Ooh. What have they done? Okay. What's in X? Okay, we move through that way. Examine the place, examine the colonial collection. Yep. What have we got here? No. No, not interested, not interested. Previous cases, we don't care. Right. Oh, what's that?
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
Okay. Nothing here. Right, okay. Gonna leave that open just because, you know. Anything funky here? What we got? Plants. Oh, look.
These plants come from all the territories of the British Empire.
Yeah. Because we were such friendly people, of course. What else we got? Anything over here? Okay, nothing else in that part. Right. See, I was thinking like a blowpipe. Oh.
No, it wasn't like that.
Nothing up there. Mm-hmm. Oh, we got anything else we need to look at here? Don't think so. Right. Let's have a quick look here. Anything around here? No. Anything else sort of... Okay. Can't get behind that. What's on the sign? Oh, plant list. Here we go.
Here is a list of the stolen plants.
Oh, does that say Heliumophore? Heliumophores typius. So what, we've got crocus, we've got... Okay, well, yeah. Plants I'm not even going to try and describe or say. I think we've got everything we can get from here. Nothing of interest there. Where's this go? Okay. Oh, got a sign here. What's this?
According to this, they have light and moisture control.
Yeah.
Water lily greenhouse.
Anything fun in here? What have we got? Oh, now
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Oh, there we go. Anything that takes up fancy here. Not really. Okay. No plants. We can talk to this guy again, Albert. Well, we know he works here.
Do you...
Yes, but part-time only.
You're following in your father's footsteps, then that...
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
Okay. What are we looking for?
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Okay.
Palm House.
Ooh.
A task list for Albert, compiled by Martin Hamish. Sweep out the palm house, scrub the toilets, clean the storage shed tools.
Okay. So what's through that door? Can we go through this door? Apparently we can. Hey. I've got water. Watering hose. What's it here?
Dry tropics.
Uh-huh. Okay.
These flower pots are beautiful. They are intended to be used for exhibition purposes. The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
Is that important?
Dry tropics.
Oh dear. Okay. Anything over here? Nope. Not seeing a lot at the moment.
There is a smell of burning.
Yep. Goes on with a bonfire.
A door handle? Why would anyone throw such a thing in the fire? The door handle to the colonial collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material. The remains of a picture frame. A protective mask. Someone set it alight, but it did not burn.
Sorry, ladies and gents, rip if you got headphones. Oh. Ow. Try not to sneeze and blowing your nose hurts, especially when you cracked a rib.
A broom handle was
Really
half
don't
burned.
recommend it. That's cracking the rib, not blowing your nose. Anything else here? What else we got?
The plants were set alight fairly recently. Some have not completely burned.
Oh, there we go.
The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
Anything else we think we ought to look at around here? What have we got? What have we got? One can... yeah, nothing too spectacular. Oh, hello. Map of Kew Gardens, there we are.
Colonial Collection. Reserve.
Okay.
Director's Office. Nursery.
Why have I just done that? No idea.
Seed House.
Ooh.
Ventilation system.
Okay, right. Ventilation system. That is that way.
What should we do next?
Stop interrupting me, Watson. Bugger off. Right, here we go. Run, man, run. Okay, so we've got pots. Shed load of damn things. Okay.
A ventilation system. It should regulate the temperature of the staff buildings.
At the moment we have no clues. Awesome. Oh, what's that?
A water tank.
Yep. Question whether it actually works. Objects of interest. Yeah.
A ventilation system.
Now, what it should do and what it shouldn't do. Doesn't really be doing much at the moment. Tepid water. Lovely. Out the way, Watson. Come on.
Locked.
Okay, so the seed house is locked. Come on, Watson. Fucking get out of the
What
way,
should we-
you pleb. Come on, move. Move. Get out of the way. Always in the way, that bloke. Try both doors.
Locked.
Pardon me. There's the nursery.
Locked. Nursery.
Yep. Okay. Anything we like look of here? Not really.
Locked.
Yep. All the doors are locked to the nursery.
Locked.
Seems to be a popular thing at the moment.
Locked.
Lots and lots of stuff. Let's have a word with Hamish. Good old Hamish. Let's have a quick load. Hello to you, sweet Hal, and thank you for joining us.
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
Would you unlock the doors for us?
Do you expect to find the stolen plants there? I am sorry, but those rooms are private.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Yeah. What have we got so far, guys? I don't think we've got shit. There are no clues. Albert is. Oh, I see. We're making the assumption that he died. Okay. Oh, what have I done?
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay. It doesn't make any sense. It wasn't like that. So you got number one's breaking the door, two's knocking over the pot, and three's breaking that. That's what I would think.
No, it wasn't like that.
Right, oh, I gotcha. So...
No, it wasn't like that.
So we're missing something is what this is telling me. Because it seems to think... I don't know why it seems to think that, but... I mean, it's picking up, breaking the door, yeah. I don't get what are you trying to prove in this bit. Because... Yeah. Yeah, so what are you expecting? I don't get what it's trying to prove. Because... I'll be honest, this is probably the worst case out of all of them. Because literally, I cannot catch the break. There's nothing here that's telling me anything. Doors bust open. Unlikely to be the guy with the heart attack. More likely there's going to be something in here that I can't see for some reason. But it's going to do with the ventilation system. There's a little bit of what will be a water control point, so like a hose point. How? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any sense because it keeps just playing that same freaking link every bloody time. Oh, hello.
These windows were perfectly cleaned. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly clean.
Right. Does that mean we now have... We have one clue. Wow. Can't make a deduction. Yeah. It's because there's no information. I don't get what it's trying to... Or whatever it's trying to do, wherever it is. We have one bit of information that makes no sense. We've got a seed room door that is shut, which ideally you'd have open. I'll be honest, this is probably the most frustrating case that they've ever done. Is it good? Is it bad? I think if I'd played this one first, I probably wouldn't be playing it. Only for the fact that it is so... I mean, we've walked around the entire of Kew Gardens, picking up nothing. We've got one clue and nowhere else to go. I mean... Alright, so, get out of the way, Watson. Oh, we've got tools. Tools can't pick them. Right, fine.
Water lily green.
That's a water lily greenhouse. There we go. I mean, it keeps telling me to push T here. We've done that. We've done everything we can do, I think. Got to run all the way back to Dudich. We'll find him in a minute. Yep.
Excuse me, but I have to tidy up this room.
And we can't ask him who cleaned it. I mean, come on.
Excuse me, but I have to tidy up this room.
Start throwing stuff around on that one. I mean, Jesus, wet. It's a tough one, boys and girls. Ow. Take a breathing when you either cracked a rib or pulled a muscle right on your rib cage. Not easy. So effectively we are currently stuck because we don't know where we're going and we have no information. There's very little data.
The smell.
I mean, we've done that bit. Nothing here. Nothing stuck up there, so it's not going to be that. They've cleaned one side of the greenhouse. Yep. Let's turn me a look at this. I mean, I kind of expected like a blowpipe job, you know, when it says colonial. Something like that. That's what I was guessing. Something to, yeah, or something like that. Yeah, something like that. But these don't have open windows. There's no broken glass. But there's a trampled bit of grass there. So let's We're getting a long way here, guys, so sorry. Dash, 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 dash. Come on. For as they do. We can't pick anything up from over here. We've got bits of this, bits of that. Pots. We've done all the checking there. Through here? Yeah. So this bit may be relevant. May not be. You think? Nope. That's pretty annoying because you kind of assume. Well, not assume, but you kind of make the. Oh yeah, there'll be something there. We got. You're looking at something for the ministers. Missing plants. Plants appear to have been put into the bonfire. Yeah. Fine. Where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of it? Well, what are the clues? I mean, I can't make a deduction. I've got one clue. Dude's being shifty and won't let us in. I mean, this guy is just so shifty.
Just be careful with the plants during your inspection.
So it's gone from being an investigation to an inspection. Okay. I think we've touched everything we can possibly can.
Excuse
Dude's
me,
not
but I
talking
have
to
to
us.
tidy up this room.
Oh, dude, you missed a spot. Oh, pardon me. I'll be honest, I think we missed a spot. Problem is, I don't know what we missed. And walking around like this is going to do my nutting. We've got books, we've got temperature sheets. Don't tell us a lot. Apparently, if I'm reading that correctly, there's a serious temperature dip at some point. I don't get why you wouldn't fix the sign. That doesn't make any sense either. So many questions. What is it using?
No, it wasn't like that.
Right. Okay.
No, it wasn't like that.
There aren't that many options. You've got two stages. Either knocking over the pot comes first, and the door opening second, or the door first, with
No, it wasn't like that.
I don't know what you're expecting then, because yeah, it doesn't make no sense. I mean, I get, maybe he didn't. So we're here for the plants, and now we're investigating a murder. I wouldn't mind, but it makes no sense. Examine the place where Montague Dunn met his death. We've done that. Find the stolen plants from the last key exit. I think we've done most of that, because I think most of them got bloody set on fire. I mean, it's telling me I've got to change. It's kind of telling me I've missed something. Problem is. Ah. Okay, so we've got footprints.
The traces are thinner in some places. These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The footprints reveal that someone staggered here. All the
Right.
clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
Okay, here we go. So what does that
This
give us?
reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection Room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder?
Okay, there we go. There we go. Right, so now we're off to Scotland Yard. Get over there. Oh dear. Hopefully you guys have been alright. I can see we've got some frame drops. I don't know why.
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy then.
Right.
First of all, let us carry out an external examination. There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination so that we can proceed with the autopsy. There is an injury to the skull, most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse. The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal. The air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma. Nothing suspicious here. No redness, stings, or bruises. Now, let us examine the internal organs.
Oh joy. Oh, do happy Sunday morning viewing, people. Oh, pardon me. Oh dear.
The heart's blood vessel. The heart tissue shows no visible pathological signs. The lungs are congested and edematous. The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant. The stomach tissues show no visible There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his death.
Sorry guys, I didn't know this was part of the game.
The liver tissue is brown. There are no visible pathological signs. The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction.
Didn't realise there was a skip button. Sorry guys.
Suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from poisoning. Plant poisoning, to be more exact.
You mean
Yes, it is murder.
we should inform Lestrade?
Yes, but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
The challenge, Holmes?
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind.
No, we also have the people working at Kew Gardens.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish.
No, a few innocuous questions at Kew will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs.
Yeah.
Yes, Watson. It is time now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building. I suppose that is necessary.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
Okie dokie, what we got? Pardon me. The one problem with this game is the loading times. They're abysmal. They always have been. It's been the case for all of them, to be fair. Let's talk to this nitwit.
Mr. Hamish.
But, oh, most likely.
You're not sure, then? But you're the deputy director.
Well, I am busy. I cannot be everywhere at once.
As deputy director, how was your relationship with Montague Dunn?
To be honest with you, Mr. Holmes, it could have been better. You see, every Tuesday he would carry out his inspection of the gardens, but it was solely to make an impression. Great pretense that he cared at all. He would give out absurd orders, ignoring anyone else's opinion. He would then disappear for the rest of the week. He was what some might call a man of action. I'd say rather he was overzealous and chaotic. So after all, it was no wonder, perhaps, that he ended up like that, if you take into consideration his kind of lifestyle.
Tell me, Mr. Hamish, do you grow the more deadly variety of plant here?
You mean insectivorous? Yes, but nothing larger than that.
What is your opinion of Albert as a student of botany?
Useless. I often tell him so, and I can only give him cleaning tasks. Botany is not his life's work, and his father well knew it. He was furious about it.
He was.
Oh, yes. He forced his son to work here, and he never missed an opportunity to criticize him publicly.
Are you able to elaborate on that?
Well, for example, with our last exhibition here, Mr. Dunn had Albert make a presentation speech. But then, while the lad was speaking, Mr. Dunn interrupted him, asking him difficult questions, making him look like a failure. It was with the intention of making a fool of him, Mr. Holmes.
That must have been terribly humiliating.
Yes, he was crushed, and he had to leave. Everybody was making fun of poor Albert. That is, except for Miss Margaret White, who is such a nice lady and who always takes pity on Albert.
Okay.
You mentioned a Miss White. Would you tell us more about her?
She is a student who works here part-time. She is quite charming indeed. She possesses a great talent for botany. You should take a look at some of her experiments that she carried out in the laboratory. Ah, if only she were not so naive.
Why naive?
The way she used to flutter around Mr. Montague Dunn. And why, he couldn't help but be flattered by all her attention. How could an intelligent woman such as Miss White not see through his game? I can only scratch my head and wonder.
Mr. Hamish, can you tell us who holds the keys to the locked greenhouses?
That would be Albert, Mr. Dunn's son. Yes, Albert keeps all the keys, and one can only imagine why.
What do you mean?
Well, he was never interested in Kew Gardens before. And now all of a sudden he is trying to act as if he owns the place. I think he wants to take over the management here. He'd do better to leave that to me. He has no experience. No, none at all.
You mentioned that Mr. Dunn led a particular lifestyle.
Well, it's no secret that he enjoyed, celebrating, shall we say? He was a member of the London Smart Set. He was famous for it. That
And
he had an eye for the ladies, to put it mildly, Mr. Holmes.
thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Okay.
Who is Miss Margaret White?
Ah, she is the young lady who studies with me. She visits here sometimes to help out with the greenhouses. In fact, she should be here today. She wanted to work at the seed house. That's the small group.
Do you hold the keys to all of these locked doors?
Yes, you can have them. But I cannot give you the keys to the cloakroom. The employees' effects are private. I am sure you understand.
Would you please tell us about Martin Hamish, the deputy director?
Well, I have to tell you that Mr. Hamish is not and has never been the deputy director of Kew Gardens. My father would not have tolerated it.
Indeed? That is most interesting. He told us that he was.
Yes, because he believes that the management should be passed down to him now that my father is dead. But in actual fact, Mr. Hamish only has the honor of being the garden's longest-serving employee. In fact, if we are to think logically at all, it should be me who takes over the management of Kew Gardens.
Do you not have a good relationship with Mr. Hamish?
I suppose so. But we have very little in common. Mr. Hamish loves his plants and Kew Gardens, and I cannot say that I share his passion.
I see. And how was his relationship with your father?
Oh, he hated my father. It was obvious. He would be furious whenever my father boasted of Kew Gardens in the newspapers or at conferences. He was convinced that my father was stealing all of the credit for himself. But my father treated Mr. Hamish in the same way as he treated anyone. Dismissively. With indifference.
Time for a drink, guys. It's 10:30. Time for a bit of a drink.
I imagine that your relationship with your father may have been a strained one.
Yes. I cannot say that he was a kind man, for he never listened to me at all. He forced me to work here. But now, after his death, I've been pondering it over. Perhaps he wasn't so wrong about me after all. I have to follow his path, and I have to manage Kew Gardens. And I can do it. I can be as good as any other who works here.
Yeah.
We noticed that a part of the colonial collection has been cleared.
Ah. At the moment, I'm just dealing with the storage room. I don't know much about the other rooms.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
Yeah, this seems a little bit weird and shitty.
Locked.
Well, it isn't anymore. Right. Let's crack on, guys. What have we got? Plants. Crap. We got nothing in there. Oh, well, that would have been useful. Oh, here we go. What have we got?
A thesis written by Martin Hamish. A thesis. A glasses case. It is empty. This area serves as Martin Hamish's office. We can see the interior of the colonial collection room from this window.
Yeah. But there's no way to shoot through it because there's no window.
It is a bust.
And nothing else on here? No blood. Ah.
I am curious if the marble that we found will... Here it is. The marble fragment that we found in the colonial collection room is what they have in common.
Right, ow. Ow. So that's, oh, Jesus. Getting turned around there, guys, sorry. Right. We got plants.
The seeds of plant species are stored here.
Seeds or seedlings? Okay.
Locked.
Not anymore.
Open.
Ah.
Good day to you, miss. You have some very beautiful plants here.
Why, thank you, sir. And good day to you, too. But...
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson. This is my good friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret White. Excuse me, but are you Sherlock Holmes, the great detective?
Yes, I am he.
What a pleasure to see you here at Kew Gardens. Are you working on a case?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, a theft of plants that took place here a few days ago after their most recent exhibition.
Oh, yes, of course. I quite forgot about that.
Oh, it's quite understandable that you might forget about the theft of the plants, miss, after the tragedy that took place here.
Yes. The director was a truly good man. It is such a terrible misfortune.
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens are locked. Do you have a key to this room?
Oh, yes. Albert gave me a set of duplicate keys. He agreed I might carry out my studies without disturbing him. It is only temporary.
How well did you know Mr. Montague Dunn?
He was a master, a great leader.
He had an
Oh yes, indeed. He was always so active and so optimistic.
wise.
He loved his son dearly and wanted the very best for him. It made him extremely demanding. Albert, who...
Would you happen to know why part of the colonial collection was cleared?
No, I have never been there.
What? You've never been
Do you work
in a
here?
collection in your own building?
Part-time only. I am a biology student at the London University. I attend the same classes as the son of Mr. Montague Dunn. That is how I found my chance to work here for part of my thesis, you see. It is a great honor.
Okay. Bobby, what are we missing? I know what we're missing, guys. I'm married. Wow. Tells us everything. Yeah.
Thank you, miss. None of the 3 people who work at Kew Gardens know why half of the colonial collection was cleared. So, someone is lying. It is obvious.
Yep.
These leather materials for college study. They belong to Albert. This place serves as Albert's office. A book about ships. Nothing at all to do with plants.
Yep. Ow. Oh man, that hurts so much.
From here, we are unable to see the interior of the colonial collection room.
Is that important? I ask myself. Okay, what have we got?
A ventilation system.
It's a ventilation system we can't look at. Well, that's an object of interest. I'm trying to look at it. Oh, there we go. No, nothing. Bloody useless. Okay. Oh, God. What is wrong with me today? Well, guys, I'm afraid to say I'm going to have to cut this short because something is definitely not right. I am suffering from hay fever today, but I also managed to crack a rib, which is, with the hay fever, almost killing me today. As you can see, I am somewhat crying in pain, so I'm going to stop. Sorry guys, we shouldn't have to. I will catch you all next week on Thursday. Hopefully I'll be well after that. Until then, take care guys. Speak to you soon. Bye for now.